Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Hi folks, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today we're going to show you step by step how to use a simple TENS unit for pain control. Now, as Brad and I have mentioned in other TENS videos, that we've seen a lot of TENS units, dozens. And we decided that we're going to endorse just one, the iReliev TENS unit, because there are so many of them out there. We wanted to pick one that we knew was effective and powerful and compact, but it had good instructions too.
Sure, you bet.
So we're showing you four of the iReliev TENS units that we're going to be using. Today we're going to show you the 8080. So what I like, the 8080 Expert is my favorite one. And the reason I like it is because I said it's effective, powerful, compact, but it's also got a rechargeable battery. If you're going for a less expensive one, there's the iReliev 1313.
Right.
But that one, again, you have to use batteries. So you got to keep replacing the batteries. It can be kind of a little bit of a pain.
You can recharge that through a USB port on a computer or that. So it's very user friendly and it's up to date. And
right. It's got 2 channels. It also, another advantage, it's got the EMS and the TENS. So if you want electrical muscle stimulation and also the TENS for pain control, you've got them both.
Right.
It comes with 4 smaller pads. Here's 2 of them. And it also comes with 2 of the larger pads. So these can go at the larger areas, or I guess they're just a lot easier to use because you can hook up both channels to it at once.
Right. It just gives you some more options.
Right. It gives you the leads. It gives you 2 sets of leads because it has 2 channels. So you can set up 4 pads at once if you want for a larger area. And we'll show that. I like the fact it's got a little bit of a larger screen.
Yep.
For some of us who are getting a little older and can't see as well. And the screen is backlit too, and I'll show you that in a minute.
Yep.
It's got 2. Go ahead, Brad.
Convenient for light settings if you're in low light setting.
Right, right, exactly, which you may find yourself in a low light setting. It's got a 2-year warranty, excellent instructions. All the pads are self-adhesive.
Right.
So that's always a great thing too. So it's got a carrying case and it's got a little clip on it too, so you can clip to your belt. I just like it. It's a really convenient little unit. They've got excellent instructions. I think I alluded to that before. Let's go ahead and start with this so we can show what this does, Brad. How you doing, Mike? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. You can see we got the on off button, and then we got channel 1, channel 2 mode. We start by pushing the on button, and there she pops on. Now, how are you doing now, Mike? Okay, you can see we got P2, that stands for program 2. There's actually 8 of them, and I'll go through those. Whoops. I'll go through those. It's got TENS and it's flashing. That's because I just hit mode. When you hit mode, it's going to flash the TENS first, and oh, there I went to P2, program 2. Let me go to the start so we can go start over again. I'm pushing program, hit TENS. If you want to go to the EMS, you just hit channel up or channel down, positive or negative, and it'll go back and forth between TENS and EMS. I'm going to keep it on the TENS, and now it lets you choose the channel. I hit mode again. Now I can go up for 3, down, back to 2 again. If I like that one, I hit mode again. Mode is the one you keep going back to. And now I'm on the time. You can see we got 55 minutes. If I want it more, I can take it all the way up to 60 minutes, or I can take it down to 5 minutes if I want. I'm going to hit mode again, and now we're ready. We're ready to start. So now you have to pick channel 1 or channel 2. I have channel 1 hooked up, so I'm going to hit channel 1, and now I'm going to turn it up. I'm going to turn it up until I feel it. Now I'm going to show you. I'm going to bring it up to 10, and you can see a little bit of pulsating here. Our camera was real loud there. So, and that's not necessary for it to work. In some of these, you won't get pulsating, but I just wanted to show you that it is working. And it should always be comfortable. You might get some muscle stimulation, but it should always be comfortable and should be working to decrease your pain.
Right.
Is that, would you say that's a true statement, Brad?
When you start out, yeah, definitely when you start out, keep it at a comfortable level, and make sure you're comfortable with how it works.
Now, after a while, it locks in. See, the 10 is no longer flashing. When it's locked in, I can hit the negative button and it just goes right down to 0. If you want to turn the unit off, you have to actually, it has to be in that. I mean, you can hit the mode, but you can actually just hold it like this, and it'll turn off eventually here. Oh, I'm sorry, it's hitting the mode right now. Gotta go all the way through. Hit channel 2, channel 1. Okay, if you want to turn the unit off, I just hit mode and the 10s is flashing, so everything has got to be no longer flashing in order for it to work. So I'm gonna hit 10s mode again, then the program flashes. Then I'm gonna hit mode again, then the minutes flash, then I hit mode again. Now it's ready, you can turn it off. There we go. So one thing we want to warn you is, and Brad's going to talk about, is when you're turning up the intensity.
All right, so I'm going to use this. Can you zoom in on this mic and see it? Okay. So with this unit, Bob said there's 8 modes, 8 programs.
Right.
And on some of the programs, it's actually 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You'll see that they're variable. So they automatically, the intensity goes up and down automatically. You can't control that. It does it by itself. It's programmed in. And this takes a few seconds. This isn't over a minute or anything like that. And they change, maybe from 2 or 3 seconds to some are 5 to 8. I don't have the exact times memorized. But let's say you turn the machine on and you have it at a high intensity. You push it up to a higher intensity so you feel it, and it happens to be on this part of the cycle. Well, it's going to automatically go way up to here, and this may be too high and it might be painful for you. So when you use 4 through 8, make sure you start out low so when it goes through the high cycle, it's comfortable, and then raise it up before. And before Bob asked me about the intensity, and the reason I paused was, once you get comfortable with the unit, you actually want the high part of the intensity. If you're using a variable, it shouldn't be painful, but you should have it so you can feel it almost to the painful part, but not painful. The higher it is, the better pain relief we get, but you don't want it so bad that it's
you want to put it as high as you can absolutely tolerate without being uncomfortable.
Right. Yeah.
And what Brad was saying about the intensity, it can take a few seconds to ramp up. So let's say right away you put it at a 4 or 5, and then you feel, well, I don't even feel anything.
Yeah.
So then you turn it up to a 10, and all of a sudden it cycles up.
Yep.
It's like, and it just happened to me. I was doing it on like program 5. I was like, nothing's happening. So it can take that seemed like it took 10, 15 seconds, Brad, to cycle up.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if they tell you the seconds. Actually,
I think they do on somewhere.
If you look into it, yeah. But just start out slow and give it some time, because
we're not trying to make a big deal out of this. It just start out slow,
right?
On the intensity is all we're really trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's nice. These are things that make the machine more versatile and more useful as you become more comfortable with the TENS unit. It gives you more options for pain control. Yeah, that's a
good point, Brad, because some of these are going to work on some types of pain and not work on others, and you need that modulating variable intensity to work on some types of pain.
Sometimes you'll find program 4 works really well, but after a week of using it, your body adapts to it. But then you switch to, say, program 7, it's a completely different modulation, and then that becomes effective. So it changes up your your pain control, which is a big advantage.
Yeah, excellent point, Mr. Heineck.
Well, Bob.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching.